Hello and welcome to this episode of Spotlight 219, sponsored by Horseshoe Casino Hammond, offering a premier gaming and entertainment experience in Northwest Indiana. Spotlight 219 is presented by The Times and Local 219 and is a show dedicated to highlighting trending topics and really cool things happening around the region weekly. Today, we are joined with race director Scott Miller to talk about the X Insurance Great Lakes Grand Prix happening this weekend, and Big Shoulders Fund of Northwest Indiana Executive Director Dan Kozlowski to talk about their golf outing at Lost Marsh on October 6th. So let's get started. Our first guest is coming all the way from Michigan City and undoubtedly has a busy weekend ahead of him, Scott.
Good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
Our pleasure, Scott. So tell us, for people who may not know, we're Lake Countyans. Give us a little background on what the Great Lakes Grand Prix is.
Well, the Great Lakes Grand Prix has several different classes of boats, and they get out on Lake Michigan and they race. And this will be our 16th year having it. Each year it's gotten a little bit bigger. We've added a lot of activities. This will be our first year that we do a full week of activities from Monday to Sunday, whereas in years past, we usually just go Wednesday to Sunday, but we've expanded out a little bit and made it a little bit more of a family atmosphere than what we've had in the past, plus also getting out and getting the folks and the crowds more interactive with some of our stuff. This is probably one of the most interactive things that I've ever been involved in. You can go up to the racers and you can talk to the teams and you can get your pictures taken with the boats, and all of that. But these racers are just, they're rock stars.
Oh yeah. And I was looking at the events that you had on your Facebook page. And it looks like there is something to do every single day. That's
right. Yeah. Monday we're doing a community give back. We like to take a couple hours and show our police department, our fire department, our EMA, EMS, park department, all the folks that help us put this on, recognize them and give them a night to sit back and relax, because start Tuesday and Wednesday, we hit the ground running. So we want to make sure that they know how important they are to this event and how needed they are.
Oh yeah. Well, we talked a little bit off camera, but those are one of those things that I have such a respect for is our first responders and what they go through to kind of make this a safe event. Can you talk a little bit about maybe the boats and like what people can expect on the race day?
We do races on Saturday and Sunday. We run all the classes, and we got boats from anywhere from 20 feet to 50 feet, and depending on the engine sizes and the classes are what they run in. And we'll do races from probably about 12:30 in the afternoon until about 4:30 Saturday, and then about 10:30 to 4:30 on Sunday. So and what we try to do is we get one class out there and we get another class ready to go. So when that first race is over, the second race isn't far behind. So there's not a lot of dead time, and everybody's entertained from start to finish.
So our family has a pontoon boat in Gun Lake. What class would that be?
Spectator. You can sit out back and you can watch the others, but I'm going to throw this out there. I don't know if you saw that on our program. We do have the world's fastest pontoon coming, and that'll be Saturday, and they're going to do a challenge against one of X Insurance's boats.
Really?
And these guys will probably approach about 80 miles an hour on the straightaway.
Whoa, in a pontoon?
Yes, sir, on a pontoon.
So do you do anything to set up the water or try to make it geographically a little bit easier, or is it just all weather dependent?
It's a lot of it. They do have a standard course that they use. So they'll go out there and they'll put buoys out. They'll pick them up between Saturday night and Sunday morning in case, a storm comes through or currents change or whatever. So they reset it, but the course stays the same from Saturday to Sunday. And it's not your typical oval. There's some dog legs in it and things like that. So there's different things that they do to prep for it.
Awesome. So if people want more information, Scott, where should they go?
You can go to the Great Lakes Grand Prix website, and you can go to LaPorte County's website, and we still got tickets for all of our events. Monday, like I said, we're doing the community appreciation. Tuesday, there's a team that has been coming to Michigan City for a long time called Logan's Heroes. Logan he's a special needs gentleman. He's 18 years old, just turned 18 years old, graduated from high school. So we do some fundraising for him. So we're going to have a little taco bar, and your admission to that will get you into Washington Park Zoo. We do Wednesday, we have a golf outing. I think all the teams are sold out for that one. And then Thursday, we do our VIP ribbon cutting. And Friday, Thursday and Friday, our vendors start showing up. They may be, some of them will be open Thursday, but they'll definitely all be open by Friday and Saturday. But Friday, food court will open. We do have a brew fest that we're doing Friday night from 3 to 7. And then Saturday, we do some racing in the mornings, and then in the afternoon, and we do a huge boat parade downtown Michigan City. And then Sunday, we come back and do some more racing all day, and we wrap it up with an award ceremony for the guys. And so, yeah, we're jam-packed from Monday to Sunday.
As an event organizer in my past, that sounds crazy, and I don't know how you keep it all together. But thank you.
My wife also works for the Visitors Bureau. She heads up the block party, and she spearheads a lot of it. She's beyond helpful.
Yeah. There's no way one person could do that many events. That's insane.
No, it definitely takes a city.
Well, one of these days, one of these years, I'm going to have to get out there with my cameras and really kind of flex on it, because that sounds like an awesome event.
Absolutely.
And so thank you for joining. I know you're in the throes of it all, and I know your time is of the essence right now, so thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Anytime.
Appreciate it, Scott. Take care.
You too. Thanks.
So before we continue, let's hear a quick word from our sponsor. Our next guest is the executive director of Big Shoulders Fund in Northwest Indiana. He's a rabid White Sox fan and is someone who can carry a foursome by himself, Mr. Dan Kozlowski. Dan?
Man, I thought you were going to be talking the truth on this thing.
Never believe what you see on the internet.
Apparently.
Yeah, Dan, so thanks for joining. You're on to talk a little bit about a golf outing you have on October 6th at Lost Marsh, a beautiful course. But before we get into that, tell us a little bit about the Big Shoulders Fund of Northwest Indiana and some of its mission and what it's trying to accomplish.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you having me on. So Big Shoulders Fund was started in 1986 in Chicago through the efforts of business and civic leaders in Chicago and Cardinal Joseph Bernardine. And their sole mission was to help inner city students be able to afford to attend Catholic schools in Chicago. And over 40 years, that mission has continued to grow and expand. And here locally, thanks to the generosity of Beth and her late husband, Bruce White, brought Big Shoulders Fund and all of its programming here into Northwest Indiana to serve the 6,000 students in the 20 Catholic schools here. And our mission, again, is simple. We want to make sure that education is the forefront and can serve every student, no matter where you're from. And Beth always says that education is the great equalizer, and we truly believe that. So we work with the 20 Catholic schools here in the Diocese of Gary, and everything from operational vitality to academics, to enrollment management, and everything that they need assistance with. And just recently, within the last year, we were blessed by the Dean and Barbara White Family Foundation with a $150 million investment to continue our work here in Northwest Indiana for the next 10 to 15 years and really level up the work that we're doing. And certainly in partnership with the Diocese of Gary, but also with the state of Indiana, and the universal choice program that they have for parents to be able to make a choice on where their children get their education. So we're very blessed here in Northwest Indiana. Couldn't think of a better mission to work for, to be able to help kids and improve our education ecosystem here in Northwest Indiana.
Well, one of the cool things about my job is I get a chance to see under the hood of a lot of organizations. And I've had a chance to spend a lot of time with Big Shoulders Fund. In particular, and to see the Lend to Shoulders days, to see the volunteer efforts, to see the growth in what you guys are doing, to really bring that education to the forefront in all of these schools is really remarkable. And kudos to you, Dan.
Well, we appreciate it, Alan, and you and Local 209 have been great partners of ours. We hope that continues. But we're just so thankful for our community here in Northwest Indiana. We've only been here for 6 years, or honestly, just less than 6 years,
Yeah.
and it's already starting to take off. So we really appreciate the Northwest Indiana community, and we look forward really to interacting with more partners down the line. And again, if you can't get on board with helping children, I don't know what you can get on board with.
Right on. True. And so tell us what's going on with the Golf Outing Lost March. It's the 3rd annual.
It is the 3rd annual for the region golf outing. Again, all proceeds benefit Big Shoulders Fund Northwest Indiana's Founders Advisory Council Scholarship Fund. It's going to be Monday, October 6th at Lost Marsh, and foursomes are $800. We still have some sponsorships available. Premium hole sponsorship with a foursome is $1,000. But we try to keep it affordable. It's a fun day to really come out, enjoy some time on the golf course. For many, this might be their last time on the golf course for the year in October. But really to learn more about the mission of Big Shoulders Fund, interact with some of our students. We have a par 3 challenge that day with student golfers from our 3 high schools, Bishop Knoll, Andrea, and Marquette. So you'll get to interact with some of those students on the course, but then they're also going to be competing on the par 3 course at Lost Marsh for bragging rights, no doubt, between those 3 high schools. So a lot of fun stuff that day. For the first 2 years, we've had absolutely spectacular weather, and we have lunch on the course, beverages on the course, and then a wonderful steak dinner afterward, where you'll be able to hear from one of the students that had benefited from the work that Big Shoulders Fund's been doing here in Northwest Indiana.
Yeah, it's incredible. And the one thing I'll give you a huge shout out on, last year we got JBL speakers with Big Shoulders Fund on it as a gift of playing. Did you settled on a gift yet for this year? Because you always bring it.
We did actually. It's going to be actually several gifts this year, but I'll give you a little sneak peek. So we do have some wonderful Fox. They're iPhone holders for the golf carts. Through Desert Fox is the vendor. So they're branded. They're super cool. And honestly, the way we look at it is they complete the trio of golf essentials for your golf carts. So you mentioned the JBL speaker. We had a Big Shoulders Fund koozie that we gave away, a really nice koozie, a Frost Buddy koozie, and then this year we have the iPhone holder. So really pumped about that. We love to give good swag away, and we have a few items that we have yet to decide on. We have some really good options out there, so you'll be getting more than one giveaway item, but it'll be a great day. And again, the benefit to the students here in Northwest Indiana is the ultimate goal, and we just love to have the people out. It's grown every year, and we're hoping to fill the course this year. So if anybody wants to get out on the golf course in October and enjoy some great golf at Lost Marsh, learn a little bit more about Big Shoulders Fund, and obviously get some great swag, we'd love to have you.
Awesome. Well, where can people go if they're interested in potentially sponsoring or signing up?
Yeah, absolutely. So you're going to go to bigshouldersfund.org /NWI-events. And it'll be right there for you on the screen. You can click and sign up for some. And if you'd like to sponsor our golf outing, we'd love to have you out there. But it's going to be a great day. And I know Alan's going to be out there with his foursome. So you'll have a chance of winning at least.
Yeah, and if you stand far enough off the fairway, you'll find a lot of my balls. So
that's right. That's right. Return to sender, please.
yeah, I'm gonna start putting my phone number on them.
Right.
Well, thanks for joining, Dan. I really appreciate it. Thanks for sharing the mission, and I'll see you soon.
Appreciate it, Alan. Thank you.
Go Sox. So thanks for watching this episode of Spotlight, and make sure to check out some of the events going on at the venue at Horseshoe Casino Hammond, including Jeff Dunham on the 25th, Straight No Chaser on the 26th, Maxwell on August 1st, and Boys to Men on August 2nd. To find out about all things happening in the region, go to the Times website at nwi.com or on their socials, and please check out Eat Local 209 app, both on iTunes and Android. New episodes drop every week and Thursday, so be on the lookout. Thanks again for watching, and have a great weekend.